Hey everyone, I'm Jack, and I just wanted to share with you these plants that I just picked up. I've been waiting for these plants for a long time. So why the 3 upside down terracotta pots? Just to build a little bit of suspense. So about a year ago, when I started getting my cacti and succulent collection started, I was on the hunt for these plants, and I knew I could have ordered them online. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to find them at a local store, and every time I'm in a big box store, I go out in the garden center and I look through the racks and I just hunt those 12 by 14 plastic trays looking for these plants, and I've never found them. I called a couple of nurseries in my area to see if they had them, and they didn't even know what they were. I had to explain what they were. And because me having to explain what they were, then I knew that it would be almost impossible to get because, they wouldn't know what to order. But today changes all that. They're here in front of me. So I wanted to have a camera with me when I found them, but I'm really glad I didn't, because I would have just been jumping up and down and the camera would have been shaking like crazy. After about a year, I finally found the plants. And so let me not drag this out any longer. So let me take these off and I'll show you what I got. I got split rocks, Plios Pilos Nellii. This one is royal flush, and so is this one back here. The one right here. And this one is just a green, not just a green one, but it's a green one. It's not the royal flush. And they are massive. There were 2 other ones too in the rack. One of them had these outer leaves, but the center ones were gone. And then the other one was a green one like this, but it had been so overwatered that when you picked it up, the whole thing just wiggled, and you could see at the base of the stem that it was about ready to rot. And so I just passed on those 2. I kind of wanted to try and save them, but I've never had them before and I don't know how it's gonna go. So I didn't want to take a chance on, getting 2 more that, might not make it. But I'm very excited to have these. They are massive. Like this one takes up, it goes across the whole, they all do actually go across the whole 2-inch pot. So they're 2.5-inch pot. So across, they're 2.5, a little over, because this one hangs over inches, and they're massive. This one here, it's kind of weird. The center, whoops, let me focus. This one here, the center leaves are kind of tiny compared to the outer ones. And so I think this one's not going to be watered for a really long time, because apparently what you're supposed to do is not water them until these outer leaves shrivel up and die. These outer leaves provide water to the center leaves. And so with these being as massive as they are, and the center leaves being so small, I don't think this one's going to need water for a long time. This one, the outer leaves are about the same size as the inner, but they're still, the thing is just massive. And all the videos that I've seen on YouTube about these, they weren't quite this big. So I'm not quite sure what has happened with these. Did they get overwatered? But I would think that would be more of a mushy succulent, which this is not mushy. So I don't know, maybe they're just very healthy and this is what they're supposed to look like. I don't know. And this one got some damage here. It's got like a scar, like a battle scar from something, but I don't think that's going to cause any problems. And it's got the nice 2 outer leaves that'll supply water to the inner ones, and it's got 2 leaves here that I'm assuming were the leaves before this bigger one, and they're going to probably shrivel up and die, and then these outer leaves will then provide water to the center. I think that's how that works. I'm not quite sure. So these have been overwatered. The soil is really wet. They were indoors, in the inside garden center. They were under an overhang, but I'm assuming they were either watered there by somebody or watered at the grower before they shipped. And so I'm just going to stop watering these right now and get these on the rack, get them under some light, because they were not under light at all. And I don't think I'm going to have to water these until probably next spring with the size of these leaves. So I'm going to have them with, I guess, the cacti It says that they're cold hardy to 32, so I'm assuming that you can get them cold like a cactus and try and induce that flowering next spring. I think predominantly the green ones have a yellow flower, and I'm not quite sure of these royal flush. If anyone knows the color of those flowers on these, if you'd let me know in the comments, that'd be great. So there you go. I just wanted to share with you something that I found, been looking for a year. Here they are sitting right in front of me. Kind of hard to believe, and I just keep staring at them, and I can't wait to get them on the rack and get some light on them and, you know, see what they're going to do. Hopefully I can get them to flower next spring. So if you like this video, click that thumbs up for me, subscribe to see more videos, and until the next time, thanks for watching.